Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the show. This is the ATP. We have something new
Yeah.
for our subscribers that
Yep.
we'll tell them in due time.
We're
Um,
cooking.
we're cooking something real good, yeah, and you know, it might involve you seeing us from a very nice or
Yeah.
nicer, place and branding and everything. But we'll let you know in due course. Today we're back. This is international break. Boring times. We have,
I hate international break, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
boring times really, and but there are things for us to talk about.
A
There are
lot.
things
A
we
lot.
really want to
Yeah.
talk about. So I want to hit it off first. Right now, City, number one,
Yeah.
1 point off.
Yeah.
Liverpool, number two. Yeah, I know you like that. You smiling about that. I don't like it.
Yes.
Um, Arsenal, same points,
Same point.
goal difference.
Yeah.
Spurs,
Spursy
yeah, after leading for so many weeks, we
doing the
were all
Spursy.
thinking that
Real title
this time,
challenges.
yes, and they end up being fourth,
Yeah.
and then we have Aston Villa, sneaky,
Slowly getting there.
but they're right there.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a nice top five right there. So if we talk about the top five, do you feel like City is right now? Are they first by merit or by default? What do you think? Like,
Well, here's the thing. City is playing, or they are first without their main playmaker.
yes, KDB.
In KDB, and they are still doing what they are doing. Regardless, yeah, they drew in a blockbuster match against Chelsea and wherever, but just imagine how better they will be when KDB comes back. And don't forget, last season they were not so good in the first part of the season,
Yeah.
and then the second, but they shifted into a new gear and boom, won the
Yeah.
league. So we know this from City. They are
Yes.
known to do this.
I agree in the sense that I think KDB definitely improves them. KDB is a
Definitely.
world class player, so
Definitely, yeah.
a world class player, adding a world class player to a team
team-
should improve you, especially a team he already knows. It's not a new team,
Yeah.
and I'll be honest with you, I'm a Chelsea fan. Everybody knows this by now. But if KDB was playing in that game, the amount of space we gave their midfielders, I
So
keep
much.
saying it, he would have killed us with a killer pass
Yeah.
or a shot from a distance, right? Which I think he wouldn't have had much success with, given we don't have Kepa. Do you know? Fun fact, yeah.
Yeah.
You know the number of goals from far range have
Yeah.
reduced in the Premier League,
Oh,
and my
really?
answer is Kepa has gone to La Liga.
So Kepa was the one contributing.
He
to
was the one.
one.
The boy has moved.
No, that's true though. Like Kepa was somewhat a good shot stopper
Yeah.
when it's in close range.
Yes.
But from far, he's
Quite poor.
quite poor.
I think it's his height.
I feel it's his judgment.
Okay, yeah, both.
The height, he has short hands, but just like Pickford. But then Pickford is a bit, I think, a little bit better with the judgment.
Yeah,
But,
but Pickford's spring as well. It's like
that's true though.
Pickford has some kind of okay. Maybe right now the goalkeeper with the best spring right now is Vicario.
That guy's good.
Yeah, but
He is good.
Pickford could be
The
literally after. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Kepa is just. Anyway, he moved and the goals
Yes.
from afar dropped.
drastically.
So if you wanted to know anything about Kepa and why we gave him away freely
Now you know.
to Real Madrid, now you know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't honestly. I don't expect City to go leaps and bounds beyond what they have right now.
Well, I feel like it depends on when KDB comes back and if how quickly he can get like assimilated into the team back again, because coming back from a long injury,
Yeah.
sometimes it takes time.
Right.
If he can hit the ground running, I think they might not be extremely different from what they are now, but definitely a lot better.
I don't think a lot better. Yes, a lot
Because
better.
right now,
I don't
if you
agree.
notice, most of their goals is dependent on how do you call it,
Haaland
which
or
was
maybe
the same
Alvarez.
as last season.
Right.
But most of the time, the passes will come from either Gundogan or KDB.
Right.
Now they don't have that, so KDB needs to come in and provide more chances for Haaland or maybe for Alvarez or whoever will be playing with him in the team.
And they have a headache as well because Foden is not playing too bad.
Yep.
Alvarez has been quite
Good.
for the last 2 weeks. Maybe you could say a bit quiet,
Yeah.
but he's been playing quite well.
Yeah.
So who they sacrifice, and Doku is also minus being So this is what happened here. There's another update of another fun fact.
I know you're loving this.
So,
All right.
Doku was pocketed in the game versus Chelsea. He decided to leave the country. You know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went back home to
with
Belgium.
friends.
He did.
He was so happy
That was the
the
only way.
international break was coming up.
That was the only way he could get out of. Reese told him like you have to leave the country.
The whole of England.
That's the
is
only
mine.
way. Yeah, that's the only way I can get you out of my pocket. But yeah. So he
Okay.
packed his bags happily. You can see his photos at Belgium. He was smiling.
A 2 week
He
vacation.
was
a 2-week vacation.
yeah. He was smiling. I'm like, oh yeah, the boy feels free now. He feels free. Yeah, but Doku's also good. So they're gonna be have a dilemma there, but I feel like it's a good.
Thing for a team like City.
Yes.
Like, you
Yeah.
need,
It's a good problem to
yeah,
have.
you need very good players competing for limited spaces.
True.
Yeah.
True. And then okay, we let's move on to your team, Liverpool.
Yeah, the best team.
Okay, that's
That is the truth.
That's not
you might
true.
Not, you might not like it, but yes. So yeah, ask your question. I already have the answer for you. Yeah, ask your
okay.
question.
Okay. So for Liverpool, have you hit your peak? Right? Is this what you?
No, we
No.
haven't.
No. I'm not saying. Is this peak Liverpool
No, you mean
club
this
era?
season.
I mean this season. Is
No.
this the best you could?
No, this isn't.
There's more
This
to
how
come.
Scary it is. We went into a season with one of the smallest squads.
Yes.
And two, we didn't. Yes, we bought Endo, but it's taking time for him to fill into the space of the DM, and it seems that we are still a little bit one step off. We seem not to be in the perfect shape, or we are not playing as fluid that we think we should be
Right.
playing this season, and I think like we are a scary team for the Premier League this season. We have a big chance. We stand a chance of winning the Premier League this season, and not to be very like negative. If the whole VAR controversy during the Spurs game didn't happen, Liverpool would still be unbeaten and might be on top of the league. And we've played a lot of games with red cards and a lot of decisions going
Right.
against us, and we are still where we are, and we are not playing the best yet.
Okay, I could give not that you're Ghanaian, that's why I'm saying it, but kudos to that. Kudos,
Hey,
not that,
hey,
no pun intended, no pun intended, but yeah, kudos to you've come through adversity,
Yeah.
a lot of adversity. It's like you guys actually wanted to play some certain games a man down,
Yeah.
and then you wake up and then win the game,
Yeah.
and I
Before
hated
they-
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated those. And then so you guys are, I feel like you guys are improving. I feel like Klopp found a good recipe.
Yeah.
The players, I think they have an expectation now. I think going into the season, I feel like players like Van Dijk and stuff, they thought, okay, the FSG,
Yeah.
it's not doing enough to
help
make
us,
us
yeah.
a title contender, because I am like Van Dijk,
Yeah.
he's saying like maybe I'm 32,
Yeah.
31. I'm going. I need to be challenging now. I don't need any process season. I'm not that young.
All right.
You get me? So, and Salah,
Yeah.
I don't have too much left in the tank. So give me the players.
I need to win something
Yeah.
right now.
So I feel like there was some disgruntled mindsets in the beginning,
Yeah.
but I think Klopp rallied the troops.
Yeah.
And I think they now believe. I feel like they believe they can win it. So my question to you is: do you think you're genuine? I'm not saying you be in the top 4. No.
Yeah.
You think you're genuine title contenders? And mind you, in 2 weeks
We're playing City.
you play City.
Yeah. I do believe 100% that we can win this
league.
this title, and I expect Liverpool to show it in 2 weeks.
So you're title favorites in your opinion.
I like
Not
that,
the
no,
general, not the
yeah,
general,
in my,
not
yeah,
the general.
yeah, in my opinion, yes,
you're title
yes, we
favorites
are.
now. Why? What makes you title favorites?
Because I feel there's more we can still do, and we are going to reach that level come January. If what I feel like the players that we have been rumored to be looking at, if it's-
FSG? You trust FSG?
That's it. You see, rumored to be
Okay,
looking.
okay.
If that's a big if we
Yeah.
do make those signings, that elevates Liverpool.
Give
from
me a
where we-
player that elevates Liverpool right now.
Right now, if we get the Andre,
From Fluminense.
Yeah, if we need that combat, like a fighter,
Combative midfielder.
Yeah, at the base
And
of the
he
midfield.
uses the ball very well.
Very good. He's good at like carrying the ball forward as well.
Yes.
So we need something like
But
that.
I thought I saw something that said that Liverpool are out of the race for Andre.
Yeah, I saw that as well. That's why you see this.
Yeah.
FSG. Sometimes I saw that as well. And I also saw a podcast where the journalist said that Andre actually prefers to go to Liverpool because of the groundwork they did, like the whole Caicedo deal with Chelsea.
Right.
So maybe it can happen, or maybe he goes to Fulham or Arsenal, like it has been said. Endo did amazing against Brentford. He actually allowed Van Dijk and Matip to play well because he could understand the game.
Right.
He was going to into tackles. He fouled a lot of people. If he can keep it up, and we have two players like who can do that, that's amazing. And mind you, we don't have Thiago in yet, and we could use his luxury. We don't need to depend on him game after game. He will be the kind of player who comes in when we need it, just do his technical abilities, then boom. And we have Budgetic to come back as well. So there is a lot more expected from Liverpool after the winter window. So in January and February, I expect Liverpool to be like the favorite, to be on top of the table, and to go all the way to win the league. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I see it as I don't okay. City are still my favorite.
No, City,
They're still my
you
favorite.
can never
Until you
rule
knock
out-
them off.
Yeah, you can
Until
never
you knock
rule-
them off. They're my
even,
favorites.
The thing is, even until you win it, they are still
The favorite.
the favorite.
Yeah.
Because you can never rule them out unless you actually
Alan
win it.
don't have to play well. He'll still
Just
score 2
bag,
goals.
yeah, with
That's
his,
what happened
you know,
last week. Yeah.
with his butt.
Yeah, either balls
Or his
goal,
balls.
with the ball, whatever. But yeah, all right. So we move on to Arsenal. Arsenal, for me, touch and go.
Yeah.
They can win the Premier League. They have the tools. Some people will say they don't. They don't have
Yeah.
a striker. They are questioning: is it Jesus
Jesus or
is
Nketiah?
it Nketiah or is it Trossard? Is Trossard? Some people say Trossard is better than Jesus in the false nine
Nine,
position.
yeah.
Because not only does he give you clinical goal scoring, he's two-footed. He has the link-up play.
Yeah.
He has you can argue. Does he have a better dribbling ability than Jesus?
Yeah,
Slightly,
a
but
little
maybe
bit.
or
But
equal.
what
but
I do like about him, that not like I don't like Jesus or I don't rate him, but Trossard seems to be like someone who wants to a bit more direct, and he has that fighting spirit.
Yes.
A bit more. He has that more like South American like thing more
True.
than Jesus.
True.
Because he seems to put his body on the line whenever he plays.
Yep, he almost
With-
broke his hand the other day.
just to score a goal.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes him a little bit better than Jesus. No disrespect to Jesus, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Not like top elite or anything, but he's amazing at
I'll
what
take
he.
Jesus at Chelsea, honestly. Right now.
Of course, bro. You would take anybody, bro. You're
Alright.
the
Okay,
player
so
up
move
top.
on, continue to
You
go.
would take anybody. So it's not anything, bro.
Yeah. Okay. And obviously,
You know
I'll call it sorry.
what
go
I
ahead.
want to say about Arsenal is
Yeah.
Kai Havertz.
I was going there. I was
Okay.
going to say the failed experiment
Yes.
of Kai Havertz. They're still using him. They're still winning games.
They seem not to know where to put him.
He's still not performing. I mean, the Arsenal fans would because for the banter season on Twitter,
Yeah.
would tell you about the number of tackles, the sprints, but we know at the end of the day, show us your footballing ability. Which I'm a Chelsea fan. I used to have him as my player,
Yeah, you used
and I used to say,
used to
no, he is a talented.
Yeah.
He's a talented baller.
Yeah.
He's sorry, baller is not for him. That word is not. No.
He's
It's
still
not
around
for him.
too casually.
No. He's not a baller, but he's a talented footballer
Yeah.
that has lost. I think it's a psychological thing with him. He just doesn't believe in himself as a footballer. So the skills and your ability, trust me, they go away. Things that you can do, you don't believe you can do them anymore. And I feel like football or sports is 70% mental.
I've heard you say that, and my question to you is this: where do you think he lost that? At Chelsea or Arsenal?
Chelsea for sure. If I said anything else, I would be lying. At Chelsea for sure. And
And why do you think it happened?
I think it happened because the fans had their lofty expectations.
Yeah.
After he won the Champions League, we wanted more.
Yeah.
We thought, okay, next thing is Young PFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And then PFA Player of the Year. He couldn't match it. His performances did not warrant our
all the sweet things you guys were saying. Yeah,
we wax about him. His
waxing lyrically about him. Yeah,
did not warrant it, but we still saw flashes of. I remember against the goal that he scored, the winning goal against Newcastle, when Newcastle was starting to build when we beat them 2-1. When he trapped the ball in the air, put it down one time, passed it into the net, and you're like, this
is the player
what
that
we talk about.
Yeah.
This is what we. But he always failed to do it, and I felt like he did not look at himself in the mirror to say, what am I supposed to improve at?
Do you think after winning
success, I think it was his major downfall.
That's what I was about to add. Do you think after winning the Champions League, he felt like I've done it all?
I think so. Because there was a comment that he made, like, I don't care what anybody says, I've won the Champions League.
Yeah.
He actually said that after the Champions League. And for a young player, I feel like that's a bad mindset to have.
Maybe you are just trying to say that to the haters.
I'll give you an example of a player who I think success got to him. And he did not even have that much success, but he thought he had that much success. You would relate to this a lot. Ryan Brewster.
Okay. All right. True.
He was in a barbershop showing off his UCL champ.
Yeah.
Like, be real. Get real.
That's I understand, yeah.
Yes, you have it.
Yeah.
But if you're realistic, you didn't earn it.
Yeah.
So, stop acting like you're that guy. You're not that guy. Yeah. Put your head down. Keep working. You're trying to get to somewhere. Yeah. Along the way, you've met success, but don't let it
get to your head.
Get to your head.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's one thing that killed Kai Havertz, honestly. Not that he can get it back.
No, he can, don't know when.
We don't know when.
And in football right now, it's an impatient game. A lot of fans don't have the time to wait for you.
Exactly.
They need it now, especially for paying that amount of money to a team that almost won the Premier League that's last season.
Exactly.
And when he moved to Arsenal, a lot of Arsenal fans were like doing what Chelsea fans were doing, like speaking big about him, like this is the team he's going to show. They bought our
best player.
Exactly. And now he's oh well.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think Arsenal, their upside is there. I just don't see them winning the league. But you know, this could be clipped.
Yeah.
As in the sense, after 2 weeks, Manchester City and Liverpool draw. They win
and boom.
Yeah, and everybody said we're winning the league. No, you're not. I just don't see them being. They're a consistent team. Yeah. They will not concede too many goals.
Yeah.
That's a given. I think that's their motto now.
Yeah.
Before, I think they beat you on the pitch by scoring more than you. Now, I think they defend and try to score goals. I don't think they're fluid enough.
Yeah.
And teams that want to get them by sitting at the back, I think they're not creative enough. They're not creative. Odegaard is on terrible form.
Recently has been ghosted.
And I think his level has dropped altogether. So I think they're not creative enough to win the league. They will not score enough goals to win the league. And that's just my opinion.
All right, let's go to the white side of London.
Yep.
Tottenham. Mm-hmm. They were on the table for quite some time.
This season's quite weird. We've talked about two teams in London and none of it has been Chelsea. That's very weird. That never really happens.
The natural order of things?
You mean the new order?
The natural order of things?
No, because we are the best.
The case of
we're the pride of London. I keep saying this. Let's not go over this again. Let's not go over this again. We are the pride of London. They know it. We're just having a come up time. So we're coming up. Yeah. But anyway, you talk about the guys with the chicken and the ball. And,
They're on top of the table. And then for the past 2 games, they've lost. Yeah. One to Chelsea and one to Wolves. Fun fact: no team which has been leading for over 87 minutes. Mm-hmm. Has gone to lose that game in the Prem.
But it's Spursy.
Spurs did it against Wolves. Losing for 87 minutes and losing. It's unheard of.
I mean, those boys, they wear white, right?
Yeah, they do.
I just call them milk bottles, bro. They just milk bottles, bro. They bottle everything. Yeah, they can't help it. They can't help themselves. That game, actually, Wolves should have been ahead a while ago, but they were just Wolves are one of the hardest teams to watch. They're exciting until they get to, you know, uh, I don't want to say this, but you know, like you do everything,
Yeah.
but when it's time to do what you're
To,
supposed to do, you let her down. If you get
Yeah.
what I mean.
I get what you mean.
Yes.
I get what
That's
you mean.
watching Wolves. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. Literally, that's what it looks like. That Kunha guy is frustrating to watch, bro. You know how to do everything, but in the final areas,
Putting the
it's
ball
just
in the bag.
horrible. He goes from a Premier League caliber player to a League 2 level
Not
player.
even Championship.
Bro, not even championship.
This
To a
is-
League 2 level player in and around the box. His choice of passing, his shots. He just, I don't know. He's just awful around the box, but he's
Yeah.
so good from the
But,
midfield
yeah.
going. Oh, he's so good. I don't understand. I don't know.
Do you think is a suspensions and the injuries that allowed Tottenham to lose that game?
You cannot say it's not. You cannot absolutely say. You cannot absolve such.
Yeah.
You know,
But
they're
then-
big players.
but then-
Madison is their creative hub.
No, I understand that, but then you were leading in the 90th minute. You consider a goal, so now it's a 1-1 draw. Don't you think it's more of a mentality thing? Like, just, you know what, we can't win this game. Let's sit back and go away with a draw. But to allow your opponents to score you a second goal in the dying minute, I think that's outrageous. Regardless if you have suspensions or not, it's different if they consider the goal like in the 57th minute. That's different. But you are on the back foot throughout most of the game. You are leading. They concede. You concede one. Good. That was a really good goal by Sarabia, by the way.
Yeah.
Really good goal. 1-1. 96th minute. Let's go away with the 1 point. Then you allow a goal like that.
I think it's a big Ange thing. It is.
How so?
It's a big Ange thing. I think he has been. I like Ange. I like how they play.
Yeah.
But I've always been saying they play too open.
Okay.
They play too open for a team that expects to win things. See, this way they play, it's not gonna fly in the Champions League.
Of course.
The way they play, it's not gonna fly against a Man City. It's really not gonna fly. Against Liverpool, I think the red card and everything influenced the game. And okay, there are some parts in the game where they were on top of the game.
Yeah.
Yes, so no doubt their style of play, lends itself for them to be on top at certain points of the game.
Yeah.
Because they almost play positionless football. You will see Pedro Porro
Somewhere
in the middle,
yeah.
as a 10, as a 8, on the right, literally the
Total football.
Is that fluidity or
Total
like just
football.
uselessness? Like it's literally there is no cohesion. Not that cohesion within the play. Like there's no determined position.
Yeah.
There are times where the person who will be on the right back is Matassa.
Yeah.
Because that's where I think they play available space.
Yeah,
run
occupy
there.
space, yeah.
Yeah, occupy the available space.
Yeah.
That's literally the system they play. And I think that it is there has to be within your fluid interchange, there has to be a
set of
rigidity.
rules.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a rigidity. Then now off of that you can rotate and do
Yeah.
whatever you want, but not just anybody do anything anywhere. Literally, so I think it's a big Ange thing where the game is done.
Yeah.
Get the point.
Get the point. It's okay.
He was still open, still trying to go. When Wolves have been on top of the game,
Yeah.
and it's the same thing he did against Chelsea. You go 9-man and you say, you know what? Let's make a higher line than even before. Let's
That was a
stand on the
dumb,
halfway
dumb
line.
decision,
So
yeah.
literally, anytime we make one ball, if it was good, if it was onside with the speed we have,
Yeah.
any day, twice on Sunday, Sterling is faster than Eric Dyer. So if you don't know that as a coach, why would you put Eric Dyer on the halfway line
And expect
saying this
like-
is my system? You have to be, a coach has to be a tailor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You have to tailor the clothes according to the person you're sewing for.
Yeah.
So if you have Dyer coming in, you drop the line. You have to change as personnel. But he's like, oh, this is how we play, mate.
We don't care.
This is how we play, mate.
Mate.
Even if we have 5 men, we'll go for it. It's just us, mate.
Done.
All right, it's you, right?
And I think he got even lucky because Chelsea could have won with more.
By a
like,
lot of goals.
disgrace him.
By a lot of goals.
The 4-1 is like,
It was.
Yeah.
We were being nice. You
Yeah,
know,
being
our
nice.
neighbors. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, our
I get
neighbors.
you guys are the nice
You
guys.
think they finished top four?
I think if anything, Aston Villa might pick them to the fourth position.
God damn, there's
Yeah.
Chelsea, bro. But anyway, yeah, I don't expect them to be in the top. I think they will have a lot of good performances. Yeah, they will have a lot of good performances, and
Oh my
when Madison comes back, which is next year,
Yeah.
they'll kick up again, and maybe they'll go into the January transfer window
yeah.
and buy players.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as of now, I cannot definitively say they won't make it into.
Yeah,
They've
they
only had
might.
2 blunders.
Yeah.
So maybe let's calm down a little bit. But at the same time, their style of football, for me, I'm not worried. I'm happy they play like that. Because then that leaves
More
them
up-
open.
yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of teams are going to enjoy better teams than them.
Yeah.
Like a City. I know they won against Liverpool. But when they play...
Bruh, even that win, it's even with 10 men, Liverpool could have won that game. Should that Diaz go, like, should it have
Exactly.
been ruled correctly,
Right.
Liverpool would have gone to win that game.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
So,
But
yeah.
I cannot say for sure. I'll be honest. I
We
cannot
can't do ifs and buts. There's
Yeah, I cannot say
absolutes.
for. Well, no. Well, you have to. I don't like that. No ifs and buts. Just after, because what we're talking about right now
It
is
shoulda, coulda.
yes, yes. If we go in January and
If-
buy
if-
Andre,
if Nicolas Jackson had scored more, if
football always has ifs and buts.
Okay, I know the next team we will have to talk about is Aston Villa, but before we do that, I want us to talk about the hot topic right now, the blue side of London,
Yeah.
the giant killers. I want to call you guys the giant killers for
We're
this
not.
season,
We're not.
because this season you guys aren't giants yourselves. You are normal sized humans, and you are going head to head with the giant, as in City and Tottenham at that time. And yeah, well, Liverpool was poor in the first game as well, so that time we are both human sized.
So how much of a coincidence is this? We play Liverpool,
Yeah, drew 1-1.
drew 1-1.
Yeah.
The narrative is Liverpool was bad.
No, you guys, but
We
Liverpool
played.
was bad.
We play. Okay.
Yeah.
We play Arsenal,
2-2.
and you know
let
this
it
is the
slip.
joke. I said we almost won, and they're like, how can you say you almost won?
Yeah,
as a
you
top
should have
team?"
won that game.
should have won.
You should have won it. You let it slip.
What's the narrative?
You let it slip. That's my narrative.
Arsenal played bad, and we should have beaten City, if you ask me. Malo Gusto, you score your goal, we go up 4-3. I think Pochettino, knowing him, he would have put Ogochukwu as a midfielder in, fortified the midfield, and we defend to the rest of the game. I really believe that's the next change, because that's what he does.
Okay.
That's what Ogochukwu, literally, it's funny, he's Nigerian. He's literally Mikel Obi right now.
Just comes into
Once we are leading,
Yeah.
he comes in for 5-10 minutes to shore up the middle,
Yeah.
and we see out
See
the
the
game.
game. All right.
And I feel like that's what he would have done. So, but the narrative is what?
But-
City was not on their best.
Well,
How many times do we have to play the top teams and we make you look bad and the narrative becomes, oh, they were not at their
because
best.
currently you
When will
guys,
it come
you
to the
guys are
point
not
that we don't make you guys
But
play well?
Here's the thing: you guys aren't at your like at the best that Chelsea can be. So
No.
currently, you are not the giant. That's what I was driving at.
Yeah.
So if the younger guy or the underdog is playing the big guy, and the underdog is going head to toe with the big guy, definitely the narrative would be like the big guy isn't doing his best. That's how it goes, regardless.
But what's the truth?
The truth is, the City Chelsea game was head to head. Regardless, City played really good. Chelsea played amazing. I actually predicted a 2-2, and they doubled my how do you call it, my prediction.
Right.
So I feel like Chelsea has played the big six. How many have you played? I think 3,
We've played
4.
we played Aston Villa. They beat us.
I'm not even. I mean the traditional big six. So you've played
Okay.
Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, and
City.
City. So it's left with United.
Yeah.
So and out of this, you haven't lost a game.
No.
So how do you feel? Do you feel like why are you?
Can we play United tomorrow?
But they have a lot of injuries though.
No, man, it's interesting. I keep on saying this, yeah? Let me say this again. This might
alright.
sound like a hot take. Let me say it
Okay.
again, one more time.
All right.
City in the Premier League is the only team clear of Chelsea.
Oh goodness.
Arsenal is a other team that is slightly better than Chelsea. Liverpool is the same level. We don't have the same quality in the up end of the field where they can score goals freely, right? But it's the same level, and Spurs are not better than us. Aston Villa are not better than us. Manchester United are not.
So where are
better
you
than
where
us.
you are?
We are where we are because we can score enough goals.
That's the whole idea of a football game, no?
Yes.
So if one team is better at that than you, that means they are better than
I'm saying
you.
as a team.
What do you mean as a team? That's
As
part of the team.
Yes, you're right. That's part. Okay, scoring goals is part of that. That's the reason why. Again,
Yeah.
my point is proven every time we play the big teams.
Yes.
My point is proven.
So that
even
means-
when we play the smaller
that means
teams,
that-
they have
that-
to break on us.
So
You get
no,
me?
that means that those better teams you're talking about are better at some part of the game than you.
Yes.
That
And we
makes
are
them
better than them in other aspects.
Nobody's 100%.
And that's my point.
So no, you.
For example, if I talk about our defense,
Yeah.
right? You could allude to the number of goals we've conceded.
Conceded, yeah.
Right? I think it's 16 or
Right now,
17.
Liverpool and Arsenal have the least goals conceded.
12.
10.
10.
10, yeah.
We've conceded about 16 goals.
Yeah.
Right? And with a makeshift back four, I think our defense is actually quite good. Better than most people think. Because we will lose a game 1-0
Yeah.
or maybe 2-1. Because, for example, if you think about the Brentford game, the last goal they scored,
Unnecessary.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, unnecessary.
Yeah.
And City scores 4, one deflected
In the
goal, one
Bruh,
penalty.
What do you mean one deflected goal?
Well,
It's still a goal, man.
it's a goal, but does it count on how bad your defense is?
It
No.
doesn't, but it's still a goal.
It's a goal, yes. We have established that it's a goal.
And you counted one penalty. You also scored a penalty.
No, I'm saying like we considered a penalty.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm talking about my defense. I'm not talking
Okay.
about my offense. I'm
Okay.
talking about my defense.
All right.
Right. My defense. Right. We I think people have scored like 2 penalties against us, something like that. And I think our defense is quite good. I think we have the second best midfield in the league, behind Man City. We proved that against Man City as well, and I think we won the midfield battle against
So
Man
wait,
City.
with that narrative, are you saying that Arsenal's midfield is better than Man City's Arsenal midfield? Because when they
No,
played,
City is first. City's midfield is first. Just because we outplayed them doesn't mean our midfield is better. Just because our midfield won that battle doesn't mean that our midfield is better. The quality that they
no,
have
you said
overall.
that you proved it, and Arsenal also proved it when they played City.
Yeah, it was a stalemate. Nobody was really, really good.
It was a 1-0 win,
No, I mean like.
but that means they came head to head. That means they're the same.
No, I'm talking about midfield play. I'm not talking about
the whole game.
Yeah.
But the midfield play was very tactical.
it was neutral.
Neutral. That
Yeah.
means head to head, the same power of forces.
No.
whatever.
No. In a game, one person could be on, one person could be off.
Yeah.
Right. But we know Man City has the best midfield. When
True. That's
when you
true.
have Rodri and Silva playing in that midfield,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any midfield you could call that is better than that.
Yeah,
Logically.
that's true.
But our midfield is second behind that. There's no other midfield that's better than the Man City midfield. I'll tell you right now. Because
No.
you cannot tell me.
that I agree. But you saying yours is the second one is what I don't agree.
Yeah, after City's midfield, there's no
What
other
do you
midfield that's
mean?
better than ours.
So wait, let me get it straight. Your defense is not bad. Quite one.
It's okay. It's quite good. It's quite good.
Quite good?
Yeah, it's quite good.
Your midfield is only second to
Yes.
City's.
Yes.
And your attack.
Is
Oh goodness. Okay. All right.
hello, Miss Jackson. Attack is not for real.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
where would you rank your attack on the table?
10th.
10th.
Yes.
Like where you are right now.
Yes.
So that's the reason why you.
That's
are
our crux. Yes, our attack is 10th in the league.
based on one person or the whole front line.
Based on 2 people in the front line.
Don't say Sterling.
I am going to say Sterling.
Don't say Sterling.
I am going to say
That's
Sterling.
I don't get
It's
it.
gonna sound disrespectful.
Bruv,
let me explain
come
to you.
on.
Let me explain to you. Listen. Let me explain to you.
Okay.
You see,
All right.
for me, the game, right? I'm not too fussy about how much dribbles you make if the final pass is gonna be bad. The reason why Eden Hazard remained the best player in the league for like 5 years is he coupled dribbling it into tight spaces and getting out of those tight spaces with either a killer ball
Okay.
or a shot that works the goalkeeper or a goal. Now, Raheem Sterling is good against the City, against West Ham, against Burnley.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing games.
Yeah.
That's 3 out of what? 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you mean the rest of the 9 he was
Okay. Against Luton, he was good as well because he scored 2
Spurs?
goals. Against Spurs, come on.
But he
High
wasn't
line,
good
you're
pace.
running in behind.
It's still he needs to make that run.
He actually, do you know how Udogi had the red card? He missed a wide open pass to Jackson to be 1-on-1. He missed the pass and he tried to go to Cole Palmer, and he missed the pass as well to Cole Palmer, and the ball was free, and Udogi wanted to go and tackle the ball. For me, those are errors an elite player does not make. Sometimes that's the difference. If Udogi does not make that tackle, the game is still that we have missed a clear-cut chance to have a 1v1. I know you're going to say that's minute, that's one time in the game, but he does that so many times in a 90-minute game, and I feel like his performances have improved.
Yeah.
Against City, I want to see that more and more, where he is attacking his defender.
That game will not happen again. It was fueled by hatred.
I hope not.
It was
I
fueled
hope
by hatred for Pep.
Okay, I hope not, but I hope this is Raheem Sterling, because there's no reason. If you can do that to Kyle Walker,
Yeah.
you don't give me any excuse
Yeah.
for any other defender, because you're not playing against Rich James.
You should play.
So that means there's no other right back that is better defensively than who you just manhandled. Okay. We forget that guy because he hardly ever plays. But yeah, you're right. Wan-Bissaka, elite 1v1. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But no excuse to not do it consistently.
I'll at least try to do it.
Yes. Right. But then for me, it is his decision making that is very poor in and around the box.
Yeah.
He makes bad decisions consistently. So he gets there, but the decision that he makes is poor. So it leads to bad chances. So even though you have a good chance or you have a good break, it doesn't amount to much because the choice of pass you make is poor. So what's the point? I don't know if you get what I mean.
I get what you mean.
So I'm not trying to say he's a bad player.
Yeah.
He's not a bad player.
Yeah.
But if his decisions work better,
you guys would
we will score more goals as Chelsea.
Right.
So there's more he can give us. So he's part of the reason why we're 10th.
And the other person is
Nico. The boy, all right, he's scoring goals now. Scoring goals. He has 6 goals in the Prem, 6 in 11. That should be applauded. Anybody does that, you applaud him.
True.
Yeah,
true,
but
true.
again, for me, it's constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It's not hate. It's not anything like that. It's just I need more from Jackson.
You should give more.
He is capable of doing more. His talent is not world class. I get that, but just give us more. Better hold up play.
Okay.
I need better hold up play. I need better decision making. There was a time, 2 minutes into the game against Man City, we had a break. Right, we're playing pop, bopping the passes, going, and then he did some careless flick back.
Bro, he
in
loved
the
the
box.
highlights.
He loves the highlights too much.
He loves it.
Be more serious. Want it more.
Yeah.
Give me a Haaland type of attitude.
Yeah.
That's what I want. So he is part of the reason why we're 10th. And if I want to say, Cole Palmer only came into our team maybe 7 games ago.
Yeah.
6 games ago. He was substitute for 2, and he has started, I think, 6 games. I might be wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. All right. So he has improved our chance creation and decision making and everything like that.
Yeah.
But once in a while, he also makes bad. Like for example, the goal we had, the second goal.
Yeah.
The pass was a bad pass.
It was a bad pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had that again against Brentford or Burnley, where he had a very good slide pass that he could make to Sterling.
Yeah.
And he overcooked the pass a bit. But it's coming.
Yeah.
So our attack is 10th. And I've explained to you why. And also, Gallagher is not really scoring goals. He's doing everything else.
Except scoring.
He's not scoring goals. He's not.
But he kind of created a third goal.
This is a hoax.
What do you mean?
This is a hoax.
Okay.
Gallagher, he has the most assists in Chelsea.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
My man.
Yes. Gala dog. Yeah. He has the most assists, but it's a hoax. Why? The assist is either it's wide open,
Yeah.
pass then somebody runs in.
In.
He's not really. When we want a creator,
Yeah.
it's Cole Palmer we look at,
True.
not Gallagher.
True.
Now he'll be there to do those sideway passes or maybe the open. In the 10 area, he's not really a 10.
Yeah.
So it dumbs down our attack a little bit.
Okay.
Because we have a 10 that is a natural 8.
Yeah.
So those are all the reasons why our attack is a bit low compared to the rest of the teams. But if you take every other aspect of our team,
Yeah.
I think we're top 4 easy.
All right. Let's quickly talk about Aston Villa. They are 5th with 3 points off City. Well, one of the best home forms in the league. They're really, really good. Do you think
The best home form in the league.
Yeah, the best home form. Do you think they finish in the top 4?
Okay, my Premier League bias or whatever says no. Says
Okay.
no. Unless they do the Leicester-ish type of thing,
Yeah.
we don't expect you and you get in.
Yeah.
Or they did the Newcastle, until they did it, we're like,
Yeah,
you're not
nah.
going to make it. You're
Yeah.
going to fall off at some point.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the same energy I have for them.
Okay.
They're going to fall off at some point. They have a very good
Where
coach,
do you
a
think
very
they're gonna finish,
pragmatic
though?
coach. I think 6th.
That's their best.
I feel like, yeah,
Okay.
they'll end up 6th.
All right.
But they have a very pragmatic coach who doesn't mind taking the 1 point,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
So they will keep
Getting the points.
They'll keep
to racking up
getting
the
points. Yes,
Yeah.
they'll keep getting points. So
Right.
they're lucky in that way, and they're willing to spend. So I think
Yeah.
in January as well, they're gonna go in
Okay.
and spend. And I don't understand how they were the ones who got this kid, the kid from
Bailey.
Leverkusen,
Diaby.
Diaby, Musa
Yeah.
Diaby. I don't know
He's
how
good.
they were the ones who. I don't know why Chelsea looked at Musa Diaby for 35 million.
And they're like, nah.
That quality, I know. No,
Probably he's
I
not
know.
Brazilian.
No. You know what happened?
Well.
Well, okay, yes.
Yeah.
He's not a kid
He's
from
not a kid,
Brazil, you know,
yeah.
so we can't capture him
Yeah,
or
that wonder
kidnap him.
kid. He's a wonder kid.
He's not a wonder. Yeah. We only deal with world class talents.
19.
I think he's not a world class talent. He could be world class.
He could be. He's quite good.
He could
he's,
be world
he's
class.
fast.
He's
really
and he has
fast.
an outrageous shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think for me, maybe we had Kai Havertz PTSD, Leverkusen.
And like German tax.
Yeah, but come on, just watch football. Just watch football.
He's good.
You would see
Yeah.
Premier League player written all over him.
Yeah.
Speed, strength, can beat somebody 1v1,
Yeah.
can make the assist, can score the goals. What else you need? For 35 million?
That's
all
a bargain.
day.
In this market, that's a bargain. Bro.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Him or Kudus, who's better?
I'm a big biased, bro.
I know
I'm
you
going to be
you
biased,
you
man.
from GH.
I can't disrespect my
I
man.
see.
Mo.
I see.
The Mo.
Kudus is better
Whoa.
than Diaby. Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it.
Mo.
Stop it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Stop it.
But no,
At
no
best,
disrespect. Yeah.
equal. At best, equal.
Bailey. Diaby is good. Why do I keep calling Leon Bailey, bro?
Because
Like, yeah.
left-footed and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Diaby is good.
Diaby is too good.
It's amazing. Okay, so to round up the show,
Yeah.
United.
You see, I want to laugh, but they're 6th. Am I right?
Oh, you can't laugh at them, but I can.
Yeah, I want to laugh, but they're 6th. What are they doing? What have they been doing
No,
to
see,
be
what's the point
above
difference?
us? This is the biggest disgrace right now
5
for
point
Chelsea.
difference. 5 point difference
From the top 4.
No, between you and United.
And also from the top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 7.
7 from the top. No.
Yeah,
We
they
are, we are 12 points off.
No, United is 21 points, and City is 28.
No, top 4. The fourth
From the
team.
top, you mean the top 4? Oh,
the
I
fourth
thought
team in
the fourth, then it's 4 points.
4 points.
Yeah.
We are 9 points off or 10.
Wait, 5 points. Sorry, yeah, 5 points, and you are 10th with
Yeah,
10 points.
Yeah, 10 points. We
Yeah,
are 10 points off. So
Yeah,
it's
and they are
5-5.
five- yeah, 5-5.
So it's 5-5. So imagine they've been, for lack of a better word,
They've been poor.
horrendous. And
Shite.
yes, yeah, and they're 6th, 5 points off top 4.
You know, they get those one goal wins. Bro. That's what making it, like with Luton, they just
They are the
Lindelof-
hottest team in the league. You know that.
Yeah.
Last 5 games.
Back to back, bro.
Yeah. 1 loss, 4 wins, last 5 games into the international break. But they have been, like you said,
Shite.
shite.
They've been shite.
I can't explain it. Maybe some people would say that's the difference is experience. No matter how you see it, maybe Bruno, maybe
Score a winner,
Score some-
or
do something.
Lindelof this time,
Yeah.
or Johnny Evans, or Harry Maguire.
Or
will give
their
a
star
winning
boy.
assist. McTominay.
McTominay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no explanation for what they're doing.
Do you think they can step up with their level if they are injured?
They have nowhere
players?
better to go. Literally.
I don't think there's a rock bottom for them. They can get worse.
They can get worse.
I
They
pray
can
they
get
do.
worse. I don't think they can get better.
Okay.
Not it, play style.
Yeah.
They can't get better. Literally, they can't get better.
Yeah.
They can't get better play style. So I just hope the losses come at some point. So you know they
should
can
keep
justify.
losing. They should keep losing, but they shouldn't sack Ten Hag. That's what.
Okay, I just want to be on top of it. Every week I feel like, okay, this week I'm going to be on top of you. We do something mad, and then they end up winning.
Okay.
So I don't know when that's gonna end.
Mm.
When is it gonna end, Robbie? When is it gonna end?
Okay. All right. That's it. That's it for the show. Before we sign off, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Let's hear from you from the comments, or what we say. If you agree, disagree, or you have different opinions.
If you think Chelsea will still win the league, you can.
Stop it. Get some help.
Bro, my G, come on. This is the Comedy Central. Chill, bro. Do you think Chelsea is going to finish in the top 6? Not even top 4, top 6. Let us hear from you in the comments.
Yes, yes.
And hit that notification bell. And guys, share to your friends. We love the all the love you guys have been giving to us. We really appreciate it. And
Growing.
we're growing. Thanks to you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I'm your boy Aiden, and
GQ,
the game is a game.
and this has been our take.
All right, peace out.